Hello, this is Warlord 12. And first of all, what I'm going to say is that I can't make the videos right now that I've been wanting to make because I already put it in a post. So if you know, you know what's somewhat what's going on. But for the videos I can make, you know what I'm saying, I just have to make a few like workarounds and things like that. Now, other than that, what I really need to talk about is Captain Kidd for One Piece Pirate Warriors 4. So, Bandai, if you're listening, hopefully you can fix this character because I'm not saying he's broken, nothing like that. What I'm saying is, since you're doing updates for One Piece Pirate Warriors 4, I was hoping maybe you can fix Captain Kidd because Captain Kidd right now, he's a lackluster character. You know what I'm saying? He's a popular character, but you made him lackluster. What I mean by this, his moves and techniques are fine, right? You don't really need to, you don't have to really mess with any of all those other things. But the main thing you need to fix is how his gameplay for his mechanic for he gathers a bunch of different metals and scraps, right? And then he turns those into like giant arms. But here's a problem. Like when you're using Kid with his metallic arms, they fall apart way too easy. Like for instance, you're playing like, all right, here's a good example. Let's say you use like full force burst and he gets his metal arms, quickly or way faster, right? Or you could be using one of Kid's skills that harvest metal parts faster and more easier, right? You know what I'm saying? But then when you try to fight your opponent, let's say if you're fighting a character that uses full force burst on you, right? Guess what happens? Your arms instantly fall apart. I said, this is what makes Kid lackluster. This is the reason why people have talked about why people don't choose Kid in Pirate Warriors 4. It's because his arms fall apart too easily. So then the other problem is his arms. I'm not over exaggerating either. It's just like you can if let's say if you're playing on the hardest difficulty or something like that, right? Whatever character you're playing against, right? Or you get jumped, your arms are falling apart, or you're just fighting, a sky type or whatever, what have you. Like you know what I'm saying? Like they could hit you with one little thing and then your arms just fall apart. So what I'm also saying is, when Kid goes into full force burst, there should be no reason for, in my opinion, there should be no reason for his arms to fall apart when he's in full force burst. Because in full force burst, you're faster and you're stronger and you have way more resilience. So you should have way more. And in case people want to talk about, use the customizations for like the builds and stuff like that. I tried it and it doesn't even work. You may have like a little tiny bit of resistance, but it's barely anything. It doesn't really help. Like you think it would help and it just doesn't help. So Bandai, I really hope that you fix Kid in the future with future updates, like how you're updating to put in Gear 5 or other DLC characters. I really hope you just fix Kid. Because that character, he really needs that buff. You know what I'm saying? At least for full force burst where his arms don't fall apart. At least that much. You know what I'm saying? But this is Warlord 12 and I'm out, and thank you for listening.